Hey guys, my name is Vince, and you guys are watching the behind the scenes to my entry of the Beware of the Tides video contest. And in this video, rather than just share every little detail about my entry, I want to give you guys the little tricks and tips that can help you make better animations and films, especially if you're new to animation or filmmaking. So let's get started. So before you enter any sort of contest, it's important to read the rules and to read them carefully, probably several times, so there's no misunderstandings and it's completely clear on what you have to do. It's important that you understand exactly what the judges are looking for. That way, your video will be more focused and to the point, and you will do better in the contest because you'll do exactly what the judges are asking of you. In my contest, what I had to do was I had to keep my video within a minute long. It had to be original and creative. It had to be educational, and it had to have good video production. And these are the things that helped me do well in the contest because I followed them exactly to the specifications. So if you keep these things in mind, you will do better in the long run and have your video stand out. So after reading the rules, it's probably a good idea to come up with an idea and start the writing process. But a lot of times it's difficult to come up with an idea, and it's gonna sound kind of strange, but the best way to come up with an idea is to not think about the idea. Just keep it in the back of your mind and just go about your day and do other stuff. Because creativity doesn't come to you when you're stressed out and you're just thinking about the idea. It comes to you when your mind is calm and relaxed. So if you do that, it'll come to you. It'll guarantee you. You'll get an amazing idea, and just write it down as soon as you get that idea. And it might take you, a few hours, a few days, or even a few weeks to come up with that idea, but it'll totally be worth it. And as soon as you come up with it, just write it down, write as much as you can, and then focus whatever you wrote, just cut it down and just get the best part of whatever you wrote down. And that way you'll have a great video or a great painting or whatever creative thing you're doing. And that's the best way to go about writing and coming up with an idea. So very quickly, I just want to talk about audio for a minute. A lot of times in filmmaking, you can get away with bad video, just bad image quality, but you just can't get away with bad audio quality because it just sticks out like a sore thumb with noise and distortion. It just takes the audience right out of whatever they're watching. And I know mics a lot of times are expensive, and the microphone on DSLRs are not the best at times, but a cheap way to go about getting great audio, just fantastic audio, is a lot of times you can use your phone. Phones have fantastic voice recording devices built in, and just make sure that the phone is close to your talent or whatever you're recording, like a narration, and you can even enhance it, touch it up in post using the software on the computer, and just make sure that you sync it properly when you're editing your video together, and you will just make your production value that much better, and you'll just have a fantastic video with great audio. So to close out this video, I just want to quickly talk about the animation in my video. I used a program called After Effects to do the animation. It's a program I've been using for years, so that's why I was very comfortable using that for this kind of thing. There's other softwares to make animations and cartoons online, so but this is the one I used. The way I did it was I basically drew out the objects or the characters by hand, and then scanned them onto the computer, and then animated them using keyframes after cutting them out using the masking tool. And that's about it. And that's pretty much what I did. And you use like the puppet tool within After Effects and to manipulate the motion of the different characters. And sometimes, it seems like a daunting task, and it's time consuming to animate because you have to make sure how the characters are moving in and out of the scene, and if they match up with what the narration is saying. Just like baby steps. At first, when you're looking at the software, it's like it looks very confusing, but if you just watch tutorials and just stick with it and just hard work, and you'll definitely get a hang of it. And it's not too bad after you get a hang of it, and you can make like great special effects using After Effects. You can do typography and all that stuff, color grading, and I definitely recommend it for people who are interested in all that filmmaking, jazz, special effects, and all that. All the top YouTubers you see utilize all these tools, and they're great. and definitely recommend them. So that's about it for my behind the scenes of the Beware of the Tides video contest. I hope you guys learned a few things, and hope you guys can use them and share this video with other people so they can also learn these few tips that I wanted to share with you guys. So take care, and I will see you later.